In ancient times, the celestial sages known as the Sanatkumaras, Sanaka, Sanandana, Sanatkumara, roamed the universe in search of ultimate truth. These four sages, although eternally young, were endowed with profound knowledge and wisdom. Yet even they had not attained complete liberation from the veils of ignorance. Driven by an insatiable thirst for enlightenment, the Sanatkumaras approached numerous teachers, gods, and sages. They listened to grand discourses and profound words, but still they were left unsatisfied. The truths they sought transcended the limitations of speech and logic. Finally, they turned to Lord Shiva, who resides under the ancient banyan tree, Vatavriksha, at the foothills of Mount Kailasa, in the serene forests of the Himalayas. Here, Shiva appeared to them as Dakshinamurti, the south-facing one, seated in deep meditation. He was young and radiant, with a serene face, and his form exuded an aura of supreme stillness. The Sanatkumaras approached Dakshinamurti and bowed reverently, understanding that this divine figure was no ordinary teacher. They sat before him, ready to listen to his wisdom. But Dakshinamurti spoke no words. He remained perfectly still, eyes half closed, his right hand raised in the gesture of Chin Mudra, symbolizing the unity of individual self, Jivat man, with the supreme self, Paramatman. The sages were puzzled at first. How could silence be the answer to their questions? Where were the lofty explanations or the grand philosophies? Yet, as they sat in his presence, something extraordinary happened. The vast stillness that emanated from Dakshinamurti began to dissolve the ignorance in their hearts. His silence became a sermon far deeper than words could convey. The Sanatkumaras realized that truth, Brahman, the unchanging reality, could not be spoken. It could only be experienced. Words, no matter how profound, could only describe Brahman in parts, but silence allowed them to become one with it. Dakshinamurti's posture itself conveyed the ultimate truth. His right hand in Chin Mudra taught the interconnectedness of all existence. His left hand rested on his knee, signifying the groundedness of wisdom. The serpent coiled around his neck represented the power of knowledge to conquer fear and ignorance. The crescent moon adorned on his head symbolized the gentle grace of illumination. His youthful form reminded them that wisdom transcends age. As the Sanatkumaras meditated on his form and absorbed his silence, the truth dawned upon them, Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahman. The duality of teacher and student, questioner and answerer, dissolved into the oneness of existence. Seeing this divine scene, the gods and sages of the heavens appeared, marveling at Dakshinamurti's unparalleled teaching. In a world consumed by debate and speech, here was a teacher who taught without speaking, whose very presence awakened the soul. The Puranas proclaim that Dakshinamurti's silent teachings are eternal and are the origin of all wisdom traditions. He is the Adi Guru, the first teacher who transmitted the unspoken truth of the Vedas and Vedanta through pure presence. Even to this day, Dakshinamurti's image under the Vatavriksha is worshipped as the ideal form of the teacher. The silent sage reminds humanity that the ultimate truth lies within, and it is only when the noise of the mind is silenced that we can hear the voice of eternity. Thus, Dakshinamurti stands as the timeless embodiment of knowledge, where silence speaks louder than words, and the truth reveals itself in the stillness of being.